chassis control now. On this car. So how you call it? You drive more or less like on a go-kart, without bouncing.
So the dynamic engine mounts.
Dynamic engine mounts is also on the S model.
On S model with Sport Chrono.
Yes.
Okay, and that's.
With the Sport Chrono, you have also the active engine mounts,
Yeah.
where you can.
Right. Have you done any measurements on secondary ride?
Sorry?
Secondary ride measurements.
Yes.
For that, have you done any? Is it improved over GT3?
I don't know. I don't understand what you mean.
Is there less drivetrain deflection?
Yes.
Versus GT3?
I have to check. To be honest, I have to check, because I think we are more rigid on the GT3 anyway, So we are harder with the engine mounts, but now you have the possibility to have, let's say, very good comfort in let's say normal condition and very stiff mounts.
More bandwidth.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you done any development on this car in the UK?
Sorry?
Have you done any development on this car in the UK? Have you done any testing in the
Yes.
UK? Yeah. Okay.
It's an important market for us.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Sometimes you do test drives over there,
The roads.
Yeah.
Quite tricky, okay.
How does the active rolling control work?
I think we have prepared for the presentations some nice videos. If you compare 997 and 991, and this you see directly, that it's so-called Wanken in German, or rolling,
Body roll.
is you don't feel that anymore.
How does it work? I mean, the system.
Yeah, it's hydraulic motors,
Okay.
on the
Anti-roll bars?
on the anti-roll bars,
Okay.
on the front and the rear.
Why put the side mirrors on the door? Is that for aerodynamic purposes?
No, I think a sports car likes to have the mirrors on the door. Yeah. Sometimes you can use it also a little bit for aerodynamics reasons. But the key reason was because it's more sporty, I believe. Mirror on the door.
What is the biggest one? Mirrors.
Sorry.
Mirrors.
Yeah, this is unfortunately, I don't like those big mirrors as well, but unfortunately the European law did there, I think, a big mistake when they changed the law some years ago. And this is the reason why everybody has now the big mirrors.
Did they take off the concave portion?
The problem for me is always the height, but this is just for legislation. You would do them, a little bit smaller.
How much more knee room, leg room in this car versus the 997?
I think it's a little bit more in the rear, and the front today is very, very good. It's very similar, but it's in total. I have to look. I have so many data in my head, but I have to look then later on.
As well as downsizing, do you consider turbocharging the base models, as so many other people have done?
I think in the moment we still believe that there is a market for normal aspirated, and I think if you look at the fuel economy, what we achieve in the moment with 8.2 liters is, I think, in the competitor environment very, very good. For the future, maybe that we also think about a little bit more downsizing with turbocharging, but not in the next years.
Any thought of four-cylinder?
No.
We're increasing wheelbase. Maybe you think about hybrid model, no?
I think if we will do something there, we have, for sure, we have the concept would allow us to do that. We have to think about what is the right concept for a sports car. It is not the same like on an SUV like the Cayenne or Panamera. I think we have always to look. For me, I think sports car needs to be light. So what I don't like to add, let's say 250, 300 kilo in a sports car. A sports car as itself is quite efficient. But there might be that in medium long term we will have some kind of let's say electrification in the car.
Tesla
But it has
also
to
does the
be
same thing.
but it has to be a light system.
Have you thought about down revving the engine for greater?
No,
Would it,
not really.
would it not make
What we did is we increased nominal speed by 900 and maximum speed by 500 RPM. Decreased this.
In the sailing system, when the car's coasting,
Yes.
does that mean it, say, highway speed, autobahn speed, and you lift off, you don't hear the engine at all?
Look, I have to say, what is nice on the so-called segeln or coasting function is that you don't feel it as a driver. If you look at it, you see that you are on idle now, yeah. But in driving, you don't feel it really, yeah.
Do you hear it though?
Let's say if you are going relatively on let's say on the highway, you drive 140 kilometers per hour, or let's say you are cruising a little bit on normal road, yeah. Then the engine noise is very in the background. So actually you don't feel it because you're anyway on very low load, yeah. And if you back off completely, then the engine cutoff is already there, yeah. So you just pump air through the engine, yeah.
Yeah.
Would it
Under
turn,
the conditions.
isn't this layout